First session was profound because I didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And I based a judgment on everything on the scale, the amount of pain that I'm experiencing and the ability to get, I just did it again. I jumped up off this chair and I could not do that before.
Mm-hmm.
But actually very cautiously moving like an 80-year-old man ready to fall down.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing that I could just jump up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was noticeable the first session. I will say I didn't expect after the first session, the day after, I really experienced a lot of pain. I didn't blame it on the session. I just said, well, it's just the way things worked out. But after that initial, I guess it gets worse before it gets better.
That's kind of like, it's like, like someone has like, if your back is a certain way or bound, you got to like strain it out first, so there's like initial pain.
Yeah, exactly. To get in this right position. That's what I think was the body, if anything, was probably rightening itself so that it couldn't affect
Yes.
a better feeling all the way around. And from that point, I'm not saying I've been free of pain, but it has been diminished. I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably about half of it is gone already.
Nice.
So in the short, from the one session, we'll see what today develops.
Yeah, I think it's going to continue to increase. Sometimes your body will keep just a little bit of pain until it's fully healed, so that you don't overexert yourself to let you know, like, hey, wait a second, I'm not completely healed yet.
Like taking too many pain pills, it all does is mask the original problem. It doesn't deal with it at all. It can make it worse, you know.
But eventually, probably the matter of...
It's like a surgeon told me, he walked in the room, there's nothing we can do for you. He said, just too far going.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, No, it's just it's an experience that you don't expect, and it's like forces that are there, but very few people realize how strong they are, and that you're the one that controls.
Can you describe to me like the what specific changes you first noticed that helped you realize that something was happening positive?
Well, I'd put a belt brace on my back every time I go to doing the chores, and a couple of times I didn't do that. And if I do that, I should do that because it's going to make it hurt worse, but it didn't. And I had done the whole charge of giving the horses grain, water, and feed, and hauling it back and forth, and it didn't affect at all. I had no pain at all. A couple times, and one time I tried it, I did have a slight amount of pain, but I noticed the pain has diminished considerably from what it was, and the intensity that I could look forward to. And there was nothing to look forward to; it was just a lot of trouble. But I've noticed that it really cut it back, just dramatically. And I have it in my mind that it'll take a few sessions to do that. I don't know why I have that feeling, but at least it will. But I'm beginning to see, quantum leaps of improvement, and in my back mostly. My hands, I haven't asked. My hand has too, come to think of it, not as much. Doesn't quiver as much. So anyway, all of that's been affected by apparently what we've been doing here. So anyway.
Do you remember?
So anyway.
Yes.
And I've often wondered that I know the body gets itself in trouble. How does it get out of trouble, and how do you trigger the command to do that? And I guess it's through what you're talking about that does that. So,
yes.
Yeah, it's really great. Great stuff. It's just more people should know about it. I'm sure of it.
Great.
Maybe as time goes on, more people will.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe it's the new medicine of the future.
Yeah, that's what James.
What this seems to be is something that I've never really thought about in my conscious life. Thought about all the other things. Spent lots of money in medicine and doctors and different treatments, and nothing did it. Just a little bit, made me feel good and warm and hear the music. That would be about the sound of it, but it wouldn't help me very much. And for a couple of days, I'd be right back to where I was. And this seems to have an almost immediate effect the first time it happens, and then we'll see what happens from the rest of the time. So, but it's a very effective way to, and you actually feel the difference. There's nothing to support it. There's no medicine that's inducing it or anything like that, except your own, of course.
Yes.
So that seems to be the case. I won't argue with that.